I recently learned about a tool where you can use AI to generate photorealistic renderings of human faces. It can sometimes work pretty well for video game characters, and I haven't seen anyone take a crack at the cast of Dark Souls yet, so let's give it a go. Quick disclaimer, this AI is pretty narrow.
No, I don't want to see this one. Yeah, I don't, well, we don't need to do this one. Yeah, let's skip out on this.
Looks a lot like a human face in the first place. So I know some of you would love to see some of the weirder creatures go through this process.
Yeah.
And I do have a few examples that will push the system to its limits.
All right.
But you're not going to see what happens to non-humanoid or masked characters. For our first reveal here,
it's gonna be Bald Quinn. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it. It's gonna look like Bald Quinn.
Let's take a look at Patches.
Oh my god. Yo, what did I fucking say, dude? Oh my fucking god. The mouth is not there, right? The mouth is a little bit off, but this is pretty fucking close. Oh my god.
Okay, so this might look a little uncanny to some viewers, but that's not bad.
Yeah.
His face became a lot pointier by the time you get to Dark Souls 3.
Jesus
so if you're coming from that game, this might not feel like the
Look at that nose.
But I think it's a pretty good representation of Dark Souls 1 patches.
Oh, good. Where's the heels? Where's the heels?
The Crestfallen warrior also gets a pretty solid conversion.
Well, what do we have here?
That's pretty good. This is actually pretty good. This is the guy that this guy posts all the time about how if you don't have a chiseled jawline, you're never gonna get a girlfriend. He's the one posting on those forums.
You must be a new arrival.
TikTok, dude.
Let's see how Dusk handles. I purposefully left the Crown of Dusk equipped, hoping it'd give her some really screwed up hair.
Oh no.
But the AI saw right through my ruse and
it's gonna look like Boris Johnson.
Rid of it.
Oh wow. This is like somebody who's I'm gonna tell you what this is. This is somebody who has on their Twitter bio, they have 18 different acronyms that you don't even know what they are. A list of their mental disorders, and they love cats.
I'm getting a bit of a Winona Ryder vibe here.
Seems that my time is done.
I'm gonna move this over a little bit so you guys can see the bottom of it.
But on the subject of the AI not knowing what to do with the headpiece,
here we go.
Here's the axe-wielding forest hunter.
Look at his hair. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, I can't really say who that would be. I'm not sure who it would be. What do you guys think? Yeah, it's a hair nest. It's not, wait, that's not rich at all. What are you guys, crazy? It's a beehive hair? Wait, oh, he does have dandruff. Oh my god. Yeah, they gave him fucking dandruff. That's great.
The face came out pretty excellent, but that hair is something else. Let's take a look at a couple more of the forest hunters.
Quentin Tarantino. I love it. Yeah, it's gonna be Quentin Tarantino.
I don't know why I was expecting someone looking like Bjork coming out the other side, but I think the software came up with a more appropriate interpretation.
He looks like one of those child actors that they have play like a king, like a young English king that's like 12 years old that doesn't fucking know anything about being king because his dad died in war. I think it's a he. I mean, right? I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it's a he or a she.
And here's this guy.
Look at his eye. Look at him, dude. Bro, this guy means business. This is a guy who either takes or goes to pickup artist classes. 100%, man. Yeah, this actually looks good.
I don't have anything to say. I don't think anyone cares about this guy.
Yeah.
Back to some named characters. Here's Beatrice.
I don't know what this is gonna be.
I don't know what I was expecting.
Oh, jeez.
I'm getting some Anton Chigurh vibes, which I guess is appropriate for this monster.
No, what he looks like is he looks like an extra in Monty Python, and he's one of the peons. He's one of the peasants. He's a peasant extra in a Monty Python movie from the 70s.
What's the most you ever lost on a coin toss?
And Rhea. This pompous jerk trash talks our appearance. So
That's
I appreciate
pretty good.
the AI downgrading
Yeah,
the
I
quality
think
of her
this
clothes.
is that's pretty
Why are
good.
you so uncouth
Decent
as to
quality.
lack such judgment?
For Griggs, I was kind of expecting a Jesse Eisenberg,
Oh.
but that's not quite what we got.
I regret meeting you under such compromising circumstances.
the
At least
fuck?
we both made it back unscathed.
That is the worst. That is the worst version of Jon Snow I could ever imagine. You know what the best thing about this is? Is that I can make fun of how they look, and nobody can get mad at me for it, because they're not real people. Like, I can be like, wow, this guy looks fucking ugly and weird, and it doesn't matter. It's certain. I'm like, yeah, actually, I think it does sound like him, doesn't it?
Now, there's a lot of NPCs whose faces we can't see too clearly, or even at all.
Yeah.
But there's nothing stopping us from using debug to spawn in as them, and simply taking their helmets off.
Okay.
So here's a closer look at Big Hat Logan.
Ugh.
And, yeah.
Stephen Fry?
Filing shrine.
Oh my god!
So that
What
I
the
may
fuck,
impart
dude?
My sorcery.
You know what this looks like? This looks like Arthas after he's been the Lich King for 33 years. And he's so tired of the job, he's fucking exhausted, and it just sucks.
We'll also remove the hood from Laurentius to reveal his
Okay.
hair, and here we go.
Oh my god.
I'd like to imagine this is the look on his face after you refuse to tell him where you got your pyromancies from.
I think this is a good looking dude. Yeah, that's a good looking dude. What do you guys think? Yeah. This is, I mean, for a Dark Souls NPC, like if there's ever an attractive Dark Souls NPC, that's impressive.
You can actually pinpoint the second when his heart rips in half.
I see. I suppose I was mistaken. In any case, I definitely trust you.
And here's Quelaag.
Okay.
I don't know what I was expecting under the hood, but the realistic version is pretty cool.
I am Quelaag of Izalith. I am not often revealed to walkers of flesh.
I think that's decent. Yeah, it's not that bad. Okay. Milena? I don't know if that's... It's weird because Moina's blonde, so I don't really know, but it does, like, almost. It's hard to say Kendall Kardashian. Look, we don't use that word here.
For Witch Beatrice, I don't really have anything to say. It's another reasonable interpretation based on...
This is the guy right here that tweets, that makes hate threads about me. This is exactly what he looks like. This is his fucking face right here. I want you to understand, like, yeah, guy. Well, I mean, look, I don't fucking know if they're dudes or not. What, Beatrice? That's probably a girl's name. Yeah, never mind.
Source. Though the AI
Yeah, and you
seems
guys
a little
can't get mad at me for misgendering them because they're not real. It's perfect.
To maybe round out the chin a bit more than it should on some of these characters.
Yeah.
We can also take a look at Unmasked Oswald, and dear God.
That looks pretty good. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good. I'd be alright with that. It's non-binary furry, yeah.
I'm not going to go through every character that has a helmet,
Okay.
mostly because I think viewers don't have any expectations for them to begin with.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, here's a handful more. It turns out the Crystal Knight is pretty handsome under there.
Damn. That actually looks good. Wow. He's got a better hairline than I do. And that guy got controlled by a fucking dragon. Yeah, it's decent
The
enough.
same goes for the Crestfallen Merchant from Sense Fortress.
That guy looks really good too. What the
He has
hell?
got content that reveals he's supposed to be on
What the fuck? God, that reminds me of somebody and I don't know who. Like, Mark Ruffalo? Yeah, you're kind of right. Like, what the fuck?
the verge of
That's
Halloween,
insane.
But you wouldn't know it here.
Don't even consider visiting Anor. Not in your state.
Here's Siegmeyer. He's just as jovial as you'd expect.
This is exactly what I would expect. Yeah, if they ever did a face reveal for Siegmeyer, that is exactly it. 100%. Perfect, yeah.
Here I sit.
That's
quite
perfect.
critical, weighing my options, so to speak.
And
Okay.
let's talk about Solaire. He's a good friend, but he's really dumb. But his himbo status is
Yeah.
about to get cemented. Here he is without his helmet, and here's his real-life version.
He's a Chad? I mean, he is kind of a Chad. Yeah, I would say so overall. Yeah, not that bad. Okay.
So it's no surprise that the AI does an okay job for most NPCs like this. since they're all constrained to being built like the player character and have to have
Looks like
these human
Kungan.
features.
Yeah, in a way.
But there are also some unique enemy and character models that show
This is the one that I was this is the one I was waiting for. This is the one I wanted to watch the video for.
face as well. Starting with Guinevere, I think we'll get better results if we get her to open her eyes first.
Okay.
They normally stay closed by default, and there are some unused talking animations we could trigger, but it's easier to just force a T-pose. Much better. And we're off to a good start here.
She's... wow. God damn. Oh my god. Jesus, dude. Yeah, she's really hot.
Chosen undead, I
this is exactly what I would have expected.
Daughter of Lord Gwyn and Queen of Sunlight.
Here's Quelaag. It kind of works.
Welcome, bringer of meat.
Yeah,
the children of chaos
that looks
are
like a
hungry.
scuffed Kate Beckinsale.
And her sister gets a pretty decent treatment as well.
Okay.
I mean, she's
yeah, that
supposed
one
to
looks
look
okay
sickly,
too.
So that works.
Scuff share, yeah, that's true too. Wow. Move cam, chill out, dude. I always kill her, by the way, because you get like some sort of
But
buff.
things are going to start going downhill from here.
Ooh.
It's kind of hard to complain about Priscilla's output because it doesn't know how to retain her non-human features in the first place. So yeah,
she has she has kind of like cat eyes or snake eyes, but I never really appreciated it as much as I did with the cat girls in Final Fantasy. You know, it wasn't as good.
But what can you expect?
This land is peaceful. Its inhabitants kind. This land is peaceful. Its inhabitants kind.
Oh my god.
This land is peaceful. Its inhabitants kind. This land is peaceful.
Yeah, I remember I one-shot that boss. That boss was a
Kieran
joke.
actually is built like the player character, so you can take her helmet off no problem.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't mention it earlier because they never customized her look.
Wait.
These are the character creation sliders at default, essentially. And without further guidance,
No.
the AI assumes a more masculine appearance.
No, don't. Oh my god. It's the guy from Game of Thrones. What was his name? Varys? Yeah, was it Varys? It's Misk. No, it doesn't look like Chris Wilson or Misk. It doesn't look like Mizkif at all. Like, just because it's bald, that doesn't mean it's Mizkif. Okay, like, what do you guys mean?
Okay, so I've got just 5 more, but they might qualify as nightmare fuel. So consider this your warning.
I'm probably gonna have to.
Andre of Astora.
Oh god.
To be fair, he already looks pretty rough if you look carefully at his model.
Here we go.
But just playing normally in-game doesn't usually give you a clear look. And his jovial disposition probably has you picturing something more favorable for him.
Yeah.
But the AI turns him into Willem Dafoe on bath salts.
Jesus Christ, that looks so bad.
Then
oh my
we have
god.
The egg burdened, found around Quelaag's domain.
No.
So the good news here is that the nightmare fuel comes primarily from the original model.
What?
You're going to get a bit of a glow up here.
Oh my god.
I mean, this is just awful.
Oh, it's so nasty.
It's hard to get a good angle from the original position, so I forced the T-pose and went from there. Now, I didn't say it was going to be great.
That looks pretty good, right? This looks like a guy that lives outside of like a British pub. He lives outside in a box on the side of a British pub. You know, or pub, excuse me. And it seems good saying you? No, it doesn't look like me at all.
Great, but I don't
What do you
miss those
mean?
crusty eyes. Marvellous Chester was interesting to experiment with.
What the fuck?
You can't remove their helmet because they're a unique enemy model and there's nothing behind the mask.
Okay.
But I figured the mask itself has some human features, so why not give it a try? But without seeing enough of the upper portion of his face, I couldn't get it to work.
It's gonna look like Guy Fawkes, right?
But then I remembered there's an unused prototype version of Chester with the hat removed. And this one has some cool extra details that the final Chester doesn't have underneath the hat.
Man.
Like this one red-colored eye. The AI felt comfortable enough working with that, and gave us this.
Jesus.
We are both strangers in this strange
Oh, wow. It's the new Joker. Wow.
land.
Yeah.
But at least now there are 2 of us.
I couldn't get the AI to recognize the ghosts of New Lava Ruins, but then I remembered to check the baby the female ghost is killed.
Nope, I'm not doing it. Okay, this is too much. I can't fucking do the rest of this. This is... Alright, we're gonna look at closing. Alright, the hollow. Let's look at the hollow, alright? This is the last one.
Lastly, we have the regular Hollow. For this, the AI thought it was most appropriate to merge Billy Bob Thornton with Richard D. James.
Oh my god.
If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing or supporting me on Patreon.
God.
I normally make videos that do deep dives into the mechanics and design of the Souls games. I'll have some playlists linked below. I'd also like to thank Quarter Crew
There's
for
a
tipping me
video
off
right
to the
there.
software.
That's a cursed
I'll include a link
video.
to their video below
You
because
right.
It includes a tutorial at the
You
end of it.
right, dude.